Hello. Welcome back. This is All the Things They Said with Jen
and Gen,
also known as @JanillaKilla on TikTok and
Steeped in G on TikTok
and YouTube.
YouTube. Oh my God. Yeah.
You almost forget, sweetie. Like and subscribe. This is episode 16.
Oh shoot. This is
what
like
a whirlwind.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Oh my God. You totally killed my birthday.
Oh my God. Dior is like closed.
Real millennials know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also real millennials know who Bubbles the Snake is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's our little pet. He's making a special appearance today.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys have been liking all of the podcast episodes, watching it or listening on Spotify.
Yes.
And we appreciate the fans that we do have. All 22 of them, hopefully growing more by the time this airs. But you ready to get started?
I'm nervous about these questions.
They're not too scandalous, I don't think, but we'll see. Let's see.
I'm
okay.
scared.
First question.
Oh,
if you're ready, spaghetti.
Oh,
what is something you want to do a better job at this year? Besides being a friend. He's a great friend. It's all jokes.
Well, now that it's half the year, I only have to be half liable to do
That's true.
better at something. True. Just kidding. I think that I'm just gonna bring it back to the pod because it always comes back to the pod because we're always trying to keep improving.
Yes, always.
Right. And so I just want to say, like, we wished we had like a good quality camera, but I broke it when I was on a trip to Orlando. Because it's like my vlogging camera. And so I broke it and now it's like being repaired. So I want to do a better job at giving our viewers, our current ones who are so supportive and listeners, a better quality experience. Yes. Because also with the camera, like, the mics would come along shortly afterward, like, real mics, so there would be a better quality audio experience. And also, I know that people have been asking, but like for it to be available on like all other streaming networks, platforms or whatever. But I just want to be better at that. Like better at handling our business, but also like we're like learning as we go.
Yes, so we're not professionals. Yeah, we're having fun. Thank you for having fun with us.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So for me, 2 parts. For sure, yes, I want to get better at how to bring the best quality and the best type of podcast to you. Continue to ask like fun questions, make it engaging.
Yeah.
We are on Spotify, but yes, I'm going to work on getting us on all the other platforms. Should be pretty easy, at least on, Apple, podcasts, hopefully soon. And hopefully, actually, by the time this is out, it will be on there. And I want to get better at also just trying to get out of the house more. Just because I feel like it is really hot, so it's easy to just stay home in the AC, which is like obviously really nice. But also, we do live in a nice city. There's always things to do. I want to try to go to a Balboa Park and check out the museums more, and just go. I haven't gone to the beach yet. I haven't gone to the beach all summer, which I know you hate.
Yeah.
But I want to just get out more with like my husband and my son and just do a better job at that.
Yeah, I want to stay in more.
Yeah, I mean, you're already doing that. If you saw like the last episode, he talks about how his era right now is homebody hermit. So yeah, you want to stay in the AC.
Homebody Hermione.
That's right, sweetie. You'd be wrong. Anyways.
Anyway,
what is the best work advice that you have either given or been given?
Oh, the best work advice is always be curious.
Oh, yeah. ABC, always be curious.
Always be curious.
Nice.
Like, you're constantly learning.
Yeah, I love that.
You got to keep pushing along. What's yours?
Mine is closed mouths don't get fed. I know you're thinking about closed legs don't get fed. That's yours. But closed mouths don't get fed. And I say that because it's always the number one rule, especially when you're like negotiating for like a higher pay or when you just even want a promotion or you see one. Just always ask, because the worst thing that can happen is that they can say no. But if you don't ask, you'll never know. So that's kind of my philosophy in life and work and just in everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's worked for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Part of the theme of this podcast is obviously trying to find Genesis a man. So, so one of my questions is, how long do you want to be dating someone before like you want to make it official? Like before you have like the exclusive title, or, I guess for you, what does that look like? Because for me, my hard rule is like 3 months. I think by 3 months, you should know whether or not you like someone enough to like make it exclusive.
Wendy Williams always said like,
we miss her.
at 3 months.
We miss her. We love Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams show. I miss Wendy Williams.
Yes.
I don't know. For me, it's anywhere between 3 months to
and 3 hours.
2 years.
3 hours to 2 years.
Just trying to assess.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good, bandwidth. So that's
I think 3 months.
3 months is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? And you absolutely know the first 3 days.
I kind of think so too. Yeah. Like, I definitely feel like I'll know if I like someone at least even the first 2 dates.
Even exes in the past. I'd be like, this ain't gonna last.
Yeah. And yet he stayed 2 years.
No, I didn't say that long, but I was like, how long is this? Because it's like, I know this person's not for me in the long run.
There's an expiration date. Yeah. And then speaking of, my next question, 2-parter. When was your last situationship?
Oh, like last month.
Oh, with the
yeah.
We don't have to rehash. We don't have to
go watch another episode.
Mine was right before I met my husband. I reconnected. So when I reconnected with my high school boyfriend, we weren't exclusive in high school.
Is this the
yes, the one that funny lore.
No,
I won't say the names, but funny lore. Genesis and I both liked brothers, which is so funny.
Yeah.
My high school boyfriend and I dated the younger brother who was a year younger than me. Genesis kind of had a thing, a flirtation with the older brother who was gay. Yeah. And we found out way later, and it was so funny because we were just like, wait, you know that brother? You know them? And
I was like, he exposed himself to me at riches.
That's kind of crazy. He's married now, but But anyways, my situationship was my high school boyfriend. We had saw each other again at Comic-Con years after. And then I asked him out for drinks because I was like, we didn't work out in high school, but I'm single and he's cute. And then we had drinks and we kind of hooked up, dated sort of for a little bit, but it didn't work out. And then I met my husband. But it's so funny that we
crazy
similar types, similar but not. What is a known lie that your parents told you growing up?
A known lie,
it was a lie, but they told it to you, and you kind of okay, I believe it, just to appease them.
I think. Now that I'm older, I'm wondering now if it's the truth. But remember how if you would be too close to the TV?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, what is it?
Whatever. I don't know.
I also remember when we would be playing video games, they would say it's bad for your eyes, so you can't.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is it true?
Maybe. I think there's a little bit of truth in that.
So?
I don't know. Do you have 20/20 vision or do you wear contacts?
Knock on wood, but I
You're so lucky. I have to wear contacts, so I kind of think it's sort of true.
Yeah.
I think one lie that my mom told me was that she always told me that if I didn't eat all my food, it would be bad luck. The thing in Asian households, you have to finish all your rice and everything. So every time I didn't finish my food, it'd be like, if you don't eat that, you're gonna get bad luck. And it would force me to eat my food, even though I know I was like, Mom, I'm not gonna have bad luck from this.
Yeah.
But that was a lie that she said that I'm just no, I'm not gonna finish my rice. I'm on a diet. But yeah, okay. Okay, how do you measure personal growth?
How do you measure personal growth? I guess you know what, for me, it's always right now in the moment, there's you have some drama llama ding dongs going on in your atmosphere or whatever. But then once you're past it and you're in another drama llama ding dong situation, you look back at your
past drama llama ding dong
and you're that was nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
And that to me is growth.
That's a really good point. I totally see that. It's how in the last episode you talked about how mad you were waiting for your chicken fingers. Yeah. And now if you have to wait a little bit longer, you probably wouldn't be as upset, right?
No, I'd be even more enraged.
That's actually the opposite of growth.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to put it. I think for me, how I measure personal growth also is similar. For example, I used to be able to eat a whole bag of hot Cheetos. Now I'll take a little break. I take a little breather, and it'll take me a couple of days to finish it. So to me, that's personal growth.
Yeah. Because to me, I think about when I used to live and work in LA, and then I worked for a company back when I lived in LA.
Yeah.
And I'll rehash drama that was I'll rehash drama in my mind about situations that happened. And at that time, it was so stressful.
Yes.
Give me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
But now I was man, if I could do that, if that situation can happen now, I'd be
That's so true. I think that's the same with just in general overanalyzing stuff. You know, you get so used to overanalyzing like dates you went on, whether or not he's going to call or not. But now, like, growth to me, even though I am in a relationship, even after like I was dating for a while, I was kind of like, okay, if he didn't call me, delete his number. We're good. Yeah. And let's just move on.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. And that is growth, sweetie. Yeah. We found it on episode 16. Yeah. So you and I have something else in common, which is fun, is that besides that we like brothers. We are both the youngest in our families. Yeah. So would you consider yourself naughty when you were younger?
100%.
And like, what was the naughtiest thing you did?
The naughtiest thing I did, like when I stole that brooch.
Oh my God. No, but I mean like something towards like your sister.
Oh, I tried to poison her with styrofoam.
What in the bejesus? How do you even do that?
Rachel, are you watching this? I know it. I was so irritated that
How old were you? This was like 2 years ago.
Right. I crumbled a styrofoam cup and I was like, and I put it in her Coca-Cola.
Oh my God.
But then it was like, you could see the styrofoam float up the top. But I was like, here you go. And then she totally called me out. She's like, are you trying to poison me?
Wait, how old were you? Do you remember?
I think I was probably in the 3rd or 4th grade.
You're so mischievous. Yeah. Wow, I can't even.
And then I went after her with a metal bat.
Yeah.
To try to scare her.
So my sister, you're literally insane. My sister Ambi has this story that I used to chase her and my sister around with I can see scissors.
That. Yeah,
I don't remember that. I genuinely don't.
You blacked it out.
I blacked it out. Probably.
You were so enraged.
Yeah. I think the naughtiest thing I did was one time my sisters went to the mall without me and they took I had $20. That was a lot because I think I was 9 or 10 years old. Mm-hmm. And they stole it from my piggy bank and they went to the mall and I was so mad. I told my parents, call them out on it. And then my parents felt so bad that they both each gave me $20. So I was $20 richer on top of the 20 they gave me. And they made my sisters give me the $20 back. Dang. So I was balling at $60 at 9, 10 years old.
Oh my God. And then you became a finance major.
That's right. No, I'm not smart enough, but no. We're so bad. What is one dating role to you that makes no sense?
It's not that it doesn't make sense. I just think that it's some people see it too black and white. Mm-hmm. I think it's okay to sleep with somebody on the first date.
I was going to say that. I was literally going to say that. I've literally have friends of mine who slept with their partner on the first date and they're married now.
Because of the chemistry is there. The chemistry is there.
I think it is very old fashioned to think that. I think if you want to have a guideline of I won't sleep with them until 5 dates or 10 dates, sure. But if you do, and if it's there, then who cares?
If it's meant to be.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Yeah. And I think especially in your culture, you probably do that all the time.
What culture is that?
I'm going to get canceled. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
What culture is that?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's exactly what I was going to say too.
Who set that system up?
You did. You and your culture and your team. What's an ick you may get off to someone on a first date that you're with? What's an ick that you probably know that you might give off?
Besides, it's they would be icked out by me.
Yeah, by you. That you kind of are a little bit conscious of and you try to hold back.
Probably my nut allergies.
But how, I guess if you're really, I guess do you think that would annoy them at a restaurant? You have to be very conscious of that.
I don't know, because if they wanted to share something, I'm
oof, they want to throw those nuts in his mouth.
We can't share that pistachio cake.
I know.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I put pistachios. I'm gonna poison you. Pistachios in your soda.
You are a freaking evil queen.
I think for me, the only ick I could think of is sometimes I'm uncomfortable with silence.
Okay.
And even my husband has said that before when we've gone on double dates. I have to fill the silence sometimes if I'm uncomfortable. And I don't mean to talk more in the conversation, but I might if they have nothing to say. That's just my personality. Because I know silence can be good and you have to be okay with it, but sometimes I'm oh, it's too quiet for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweetie, what is this shirt?
This is hello. Everyone knows this is from Turning Red, the best movie ever.
I've never watched Turning Red. I know I'm supposed to like it.
The clip.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Never
He's
watched
fired.
it. No.
I'm gonna do this podcast by myself. It's all the things she said again. Hello. Okay, you have to watch it. It's so good. Your nieces and nephews. This is the group 4 Town, and it's a group that's O-Town / Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Yeah. From back in the day. Oh my God. I'm sorry. We gotta just reject this whole episode. Anyways, speaking of reject, what's the funniest reason you've rejected someone? Like even on an app, maybe. Like maybe you're looking at the app and you're like, oh, they all look good, and you see one thing and you're like, oh no. Or even in person.
Well, recently I like rejected someone because everyone on Hinge right now, at least in Seattle, because I'm like trying to like Hinge in Seattle because I'm going soon. But everybody keeps like matching with me. They'll like me, but then they'll message me and say like, I'm in a relationship, but it's like open.
Oh, well, and I'm like, maybe they watch the podcast. No. And they know that you're okay.
And I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah, it's not my thing.
Okay, I can see that.
For now, it's not my thing.
I think for me, one time I instantly rejected someone. I think I may have mentioned this at a last podcast, like an early episode. Is I think during my date with the guy, he said like a homophobic slur, and he made it seem like it was okay to use that term. And I was like, what year is this? And that's never okay. Yeah. And then after that, I kind of like, even though I needed him to like drive me home though. So like he drove me home after. And after that, I never like hung out with him again. Yeah. Yeah. So
and then you like slashed his tires.
And then I slashed his tires. Yeah. So now I'm just kidding. But yeah, I was just like, that's not great.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Have you ever accidentally liked an old Instagram photo of someone that you were stalking?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Wait, I don't do it on accident. I do it on purpose.
You purposely like a photo from like 2024? Or like
because like when
2004?
This is like the lore of charm.
Okay, let me hear the charm.
Like if I just met you, like we're like at the bar, we're like drinking, we're like, oh my god, yeah, we'll add each other on Instagram. Yeah. Then I'm like, okay. So like we've added each other. I'm like, okay. I was like, cool. 3 days from now, I'm gonna like an old photo of yours so that you know I'm stalking you.
That's actually kind of cute. That's cute.
That
they
shit.
eat that up.
Yeah.
That's cute. I am very careful to not do that. I feel like I have like fat fingers, so I have to be sure not to do that.
Yeah.
But I did one time when my husband and I first started dating. It was after our first date. He went to a bachelor party in Vancouver, and I wanted to check up on him, and I knew his Instagram was public, and so I looked at his story with my Finsta account. Oof. And he wasn't doing anything salacious. They went like bungee jumping and stuff. It was like more so adventurous stuff, which was kind of nice. I don't even know if they went to a strip club. I don't remember. But I definitely was like, I wonder if he ever thought back, like, who's this random account like looking at my story? I mean, he knows now, obviously.
Yeah.
What's the sweetest thing someone has ever done for you? And it could be like a friend or like a past fling or romance.
Leanne put Mac's face on a sweater for me.
Oh, yeah. Where's the sweater? How come you haven't worn it yet? Okay, I have to wear it.
I think I've worn it on an episode.
I don't remember. That's so cute. Oh, I do remember it. Yeah, that's really sweet. Yeah. That is really, really that's so sweet, Leanne. Very nice of you. Yeah. I think the sweetest thing that someone's done for me is, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, but one time it was like the first or second year my husband and I went to Coachella. And I had 2 suitcases, and my dumbass forgot one suitcase with all my outfits. The other suitcase had like my makeup and everything else, and my shoes and accessories. And he drove all the way back from India to LA to get my other suitcase and brought it all the way back. So he drove to and from LA and India just so I could have all my stuff for Coachella. And that was like that was literally when I knew I'm gonna marry this man.
You are so annoying.
Oh my god, I know. Everyone's like,
you are so.
Okay, to be fair. Yes, but we're married now.
Yeah.
So it all worked out. But he didn't have to do it. I didn't ask. He volunteered. So, I mean, I could have probably went to Target and just bought new outfits and stuff. But it had my medication in there too. So there's like there's levels. Yeah. Okay.
To keep you leveled.
Yes, exactly.
Your medication to keep you leveled.
Honestly, tea. At what age were you the biggest walking red flag? Like probably right now, right?
At what age was I the walking red flag? Probably at like 3 years old when I'd put like Aurora's crown on me and put a blanket around me and sing the song from Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
And I would always like, you know the scene in Sleeping Beauty when Maleficent appears and she's like green and she's in the fireplace and then like Aurora gets up and then her shawl falls down.
Yes,
I used to always redo that.
Yeah, if I saw you doing that, I'd be like, wow, definitely red flag. You're the craziest. That's pretty good. You're going to have to reenact that in an episode.
Yeah.
So good. You'd be Maleficent, though. Everybody knows it.
It's pretty, yeah. You know, when we got her side of the story.
Okay, that's true. That's
Angelina Jolie.
Okay, you're right. I would say I was probably a walking red flag when I was just like, a little bit of an F girl myself. Like when I first moved to LA and I was dating guys and like I said, there'd be some guys who like wanted to like make it official with me, but I'd be like, no, I don't want a boyfriend right now. It was a very short period, but there was definitely a period where I was just a little bit of like a player.
Okay, we're gonna talk about. Okay, I was never like that.
Anyways, what is the toxic trait you didn't realize you had until someone called you out?
What is it? Like, what this whole episode is like?
The fans want to know. They're curious. Yeah, what's a toxic trait that you didn't know you had until someone called you out on it? Always wanting attention.
This is like, first of all, I don't. It comes to me.
It comes to you.
I don't.
It's natural.
Yeah. That being said, my toxic trait is that
someone called you out on.
That someone's called me out on. Mm-hmm. You're so good at multitasking.
Oh, like why is that like
I'm just pretending this is like an interview.
Oh, okay.
Interview question, and they're like, "Oh, what's your like?
Yeah.
What's your like least your worst quality?"
Yeah.
I'm just there's so many interests.
You have so many interests. Yeah.
Let's see, a toxic trait that I have that someone's called me out on. I have to stay in a relationship long enough for somebody to call me out on something.
Oh. Not even like a friend has called you out on something?
I'm pretty stubborn.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I have felt that.
Yeah. But also I'm right.
Anyways, I think for me, very similarly enough, I also very much, it's not like I always think I'm right. I know I'm not right in a lot of times, but I think a toxic trait is sometimes I like to have the last word.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
This can go on for hours. Two toxic people. Oh. Yeah, no. Okay. What is the funniest thing that has ever happened to you during a hookup?
During a hookup?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like they're all like.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're all.
It's like you're that's so Raven. You're like having a vision of something.
New York. No. I don't know. I like. It's not a time to joke around.
But joking is what we're doing.
I'm trying to think.
I could go first.
Because there is this one dude who was from Australia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little Aussie.
And then
did he scream, "Oh, nar"?
No. I was like thinking, did something funny happen? It was sort of like we kind of both stopped because this was like it was now like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we were like super close to Times Square. Yeah. And then like it was kind of like, oh, should we just get pizza?
Yeah, why not? Like, you gotta fuel up and replenish.
Yeah.
I think for me, and it's actually was with one of the brothers that I dated. And it was like, I don't know why, but we met at a bar. This was like after Comic-Con a couple years ago. We met at a bar, and then or he picked me up and went to a bar.
Yeah.
And then we had a couple drinks there. And then I don't know why, like I feel like he needed like maybe liquid courage to like make a move, because then after the bar he was like, "Oh, do you want more alcohol?" And I was like, "I'm good." And so he drank pretty much a whole bottle of wine himself. And then afterwards I was kind of looking for him. This was like after like we did our thing. And I was like, "Where is he?" And I was looking for him, and he was like literally naked on the bathroom floor, passed out because he was like throwing up.
Oh my God, I have a funny one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I have a funny one. This was just a few years ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or a long time ago. I don't know when. This was a Grindr hookup.
Okay.
This guy was like he was a hot gamer.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
He was like this, like, he was from Austria, but he lives here. Mm-hmm. And I went over, and he was in some like when I arrived, he was like, "Okay, wait, can I just like finish this game because I'm on the last level?" I'm like, do your thing. Because he was on the last level. So I don't really know anything about video games, but it was one of those where like he was playing somebody from like remotely or whatever. And then so like he's like, "I just gotta finish this," and I'm like, and then we could get to what we want to do. I'm like, I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So then we go to his room, and then I just like went on his bed, and I was butt ass naked, and I was just kind of like, okay, cool. And like he was at the foot of his bed, like finishing the game, and like
that's actually so funny.
And I was just like waiting. I'm like, he would like turn around. He's like, almost. I'm like,
yeah. You're like, all right,
cool. And And then he finished the game and he beat it.
And he finished you.
Next question, please.
That is so freaking funny. I don't know why I've never heard that story.
Yeah. My friend, she, to this day, we always bring it up because, like, she thinks every time she asks me, like, a story of, like, you know, a dalliance, she's like, and you were sober? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, hello.
And then she's always like, she goes, just imagining you, like, just like hello. Waiting for the guy to finish the game.
That's so good.
Yeah, and he finished it. He was so excited.
I bet he was excited.
Was like, yes!
He went from 6 to midnight, I'm sure. Hello. Okay, would you ever date someone with, like, daddy or mommy issues? Or have you?
Would I
don't think I would.
I don't think I would. I don't think I could.
Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah. For one, I don't want to mommy them, and like for two, if you have daddy issues, then it's just like
it's weird.
It's weird. It's like,
well, it's not weird. I don't be judgmental.
Okay, it's not weird, but it's like, what do you want from me?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And also, like, what are daddy issues?
Like abandonment. Like his dad left him, and maybe he's always looking for that reassurance from someone, and like. Or maybe it could be a positive because they felt abandoned, they really want to step up for someone.
Yeah.
So you can see it both sides of the coin. Like maybe they're like, okay, I was abandoned, so I definitely won't abandon you. But I can also see that, like, if you don't get the help you need psychologically, that could be kind of a toll on relationships.
What about if it's the other way where they want to daddy you?
Well,
so am I the one with the issues?
Then you're the one with the issues, sweetie. But we all know that in episodes 1 through 10.
Oh!
Hello. You know what's funny is that there was a whole theme in a couple episodes ago where Genesis talked about his ex the whole time. So this is a question. Can you be friends with an ex? Are you friends with that ex or no?
Who are we talking about?
The one that you talked about in, like, all the episodes. Or just in any of your exes. Are you friends
Honestly,
with
like,
any
let me
of
tell you
your
something.
exes?
I feel like outside of this pod, I have a great memory. But we do this pod.
You
it's
forget.
Like a black hole.
Yeah.
As soon as we stop recording, I'm like, what did we just talk about?
He just has dementia right after.
Oh my god. Were we talking about the one that starts with an F or the one that's
Sweetie? There was one that lived in Irvine.
Okay, that one. Is that the one?
Yeah. Were you guys friends? Were you guys able to be friends after? Or no?
Afterward, yes, but then like
it just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been friends with ex hookups though? Like, is that something that you can do?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I for me, I'm not like friends with them like we hang out, but I'm friends with them on social media.
I could put I can compartmentalize.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because once I don't even see you that way, I'm like,
that's true. Then you're done. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you're just like,
yeah. Exactly.
Tell me about a time that you judged the book by its cover, but then you got to know them and realized you were wrong.
I remember in the 4th and 5th grade, I absolutely hated like 2 guys.
Ooh.
But then, like, by the end of the school year, like, we all became, like, best friends.
Aww.
Yeah. It's just,
okay.
I remember, like, so that was, like, a lesson early on in life where, like, you just never know where life's going to take you in terms of, like, being friends with who.
But why did you judge them? Like, what made you not like them at first? Were they, like, rambunctious, annoying?
They were... I hated rambunctious people when I was a kid. I just hated, like...
you were one.
No, because I was always, like, so...
You're more like... You were kind of like the quiet chill
demure,
kid.
Chill.
Yeah, demure.
Very preppy.
Demure third grader.
Yeah. And so when people were rambunctious, I was like... Even then, I was like... Grow up.
Yeah.
But then they ended up being, like, the funniest people.
That's true. Yeah. No, I agree. I think similarly enough, one of my old coworkers, Andrew, who you've met, he's been at my wedding. He was at my wedding. When I first met him, I'm not going to lie, we used to work with each other at Vans, and I was the manager and he was a sales associate. I thought he was like, I'm sorry, Andrew, if you're listening to this. I don't know if you are, but I thought he was so boring. Like, I thought he was just so boring. You know when you have a closing shift and it's just you and that person? Like, I felt like talking to him was trying to get water out of a rock. And I was just like, oh my God, he's so boring. But then we actually got to know each other and he, like, became like my little brother. And, like, we're not as close now just because I moved to LA and we've been in different places. But, like, I want to rekindle our friendship and, like, hang out with him more. But he's like my little brother. And I'm like, so I always tell him, like, sorry that I judged you. And, you know, that I thought you were so boring. He knows. He knows I was wrong for that. Andrew, you know I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
And I judge you still all the time, and I'm always correct, though.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather be comfortable and paid fair or overworked and paid twice as much as you're making now?
Comfortable and paid fair.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I agree. I think there's like not enough money to like get me going to the office, 10, 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
and just like working my ass off. Like I think we both kind of lived that hustle life back in the day.
Yeah.
Especially when I used to work and do like trade shows and like worked in sales and fashion. Like I can't do that again. I didn't even get paid that much, but like I know I couldn't do it.
Anytime you say overworked, I'm
like,
that's not.
We have trauma. Us millennials have trauma. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to do for this new segment is on the last question.
New segment. I'm scared.
Something that you'll probably notice we say a lot, and I got it from Jen, is that he always goes, "Sweetie, please."
Okay.
So the last question now is gonna be, what is your sweetie please of the week?
Oh my god, the week's not even over yet. Okay.
I know.
Oh, come back to me on this.
Sweetie,
please on the freeway.
Yeah.
This guy, okay. Listen, there's a certain exit from Hillcrest when you have like this amount of time to get on the 163.
Yep, that's so true. That's so true. Yep.
It's a very small amount of time. And they were just like not letting me through. And I was like, sweetie, please. Like, please let me through. And also, please, like, who are you?
Exactly.
Calm down.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, then like, of course he didn't let me go. And the whole time I was like, you're probably not from here.
Okay, period.
Yeah. Because like, if you're local, you would know. You have to let the people from like who are exiting to get in, because it's like they literally have this much time.
That's true. That's a good one. My sweetie please is, sweetie please, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Like and subscribe.
We love the viewers that we already have. We'd love more viewers. Share with your friends so we can keep this going. We want to keep it consistent and make it even better for you.
Sweetie please.
Sweetie please. But that's our episode. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, sweeties.